Before I just want to recognize Senator Hedlund, Bob Hedlund, who has entered the room. Welcome.
Thanks for hosting this. I'd like to give you an invitation. I don't want people here. My Democrat friends think I crashed. I was invited.
This is nonpartisan.
I've got about 1,000 questions, I think, and I wish I was here for the entire presentation. The question and answer period, some of the answers I've heard are phenomenal. I wonder how many Farsi-speaking diplomats we have, or in our military. I worry about that. But I'd just like to offer a couple comments and then one question. I would like to just recognize Congressman Delahunt for his vote. That was a courageous vote at the time. I know a lot of people second-guessed him then. In terms of in terms of Senator Warner's interpretation of the resolution, I know there are other Republicans that share that outlook, including some in the House of Representatives, like Congressman Ron Paul and others. And some of us out in the grassroots level of politics, I guess, outside of Congress share that interpretation too. And I'm like Mrs. McDonough, I may not be the most intelligent person in the room, but my simple outlook on this whole situation is someone who didn't like what we were doing when we went in. And I had reservations about Belt 1, by the way. I look at it like a poker game. I'm not a poker player. But if you've got a bad hand, do you continually put money into the pot? And that's what I worry about with this so-called surge. But again, the pottery barn theory also comes into play, I guess, in our thinking. You briefly mentioned China in passing in its role with the Security Council, but I'm kind of curious, where does China play into this? I think my sense is they have a vested interest in seeing us continue to flounder, given the fact that we're spending a lot of money on this war, they're buying our debt. I wonder what their relationship with Iran is, and I think they're taking advantage of this turmoil to lock up a lot of their energy needs for the future with their diplomatic efforts, not only in the Middle East, but throughout Africa. And I'm just wondering if you can comment on China's role.